friends, this is MD Vegan. I make a breakfast today that could also be a dessert because fruit can be eaten in many different occasions. For example, a dessert is less and a breakfast would be more of the fruit. And the nice thing is with fruit, especially berries, that are the healthiest considered of all fruits, whereas greens are considered the healthiest of the vegetables. And with the berries, or fruit in general, it is they can be very filling and keeping. Yeah. So sometimes I add a little bit of protein and fat to make it more keeping. But with berries like these, I show you in a moment, gooseberries and red currants and strawberries that are not really berries, the strawberries, but that's another story. In general, these berries, they are keeping. I don't know why, but very interesting. But for now, I will begin with the dressing. I make macadamia cream, and I decided to take macadamias because they have a little bit of different flavor and a texture than the cashews. They are not as sweet. They are had a little bit stronger flavor. You see, I have just a small handful of macadamias, not too many. And I will blend the macadamias together with 2 bananas. Yeah, it's not very much, just a little bit, yeah, to cover the fruit a little bit. Here, macadamias, bananas. Yeah, and in general, blending bananas with nuts and seeds makes it very creamy, special silky creaminess, because the bananas blended by themselves, they are already creamy, but adding fat from the nuts or the seeds, so it makes it special, silk shiny even, yeah, bright. So I will add a little bit of lemon to it to balance the sweetness of the banana. It's a perfect combination with bananas, to me. Yeah, lemon and banana seem to be made for each other. That's what my feeling. I don't know. And the positive thing for the eyes is that when I blend bananas with a little bit of lemon, the color remains light. And color is very important for me in cooking, and the nutritional science shows us more and more that colors, textures, fragrances, yeah, flavors, they all have a nutritional value. And now I tell you more about it a little bit later. Now I will blend my cream with a little bit of water, not too much. I begin maybe with a half cup or maybe a third cup, not too much, just to begin the blending with the blender dance. I did not soak the nuts before blending, so they might now sit for a moment while I put together the salad, and they will soak a little bit more, and I'll blend it a second time maybe. But now I tested the flavor first. The texture is wonderful. It's like a cream, and the macadamias, they have this white color, this bright color, very, very nice. Fragrance is nice with the lemon and the macadamias, this strong cheese-like flavor. Yeah, very nice, very good, a gentle flavor. And yeah, that is so. When I blend macadamias by themselves, then it would be a little bit of gross, the texture, because they're very firm. Cashews can be blended by themselves, you have very creamy texture, but macadamias, they would have a little bit, some particles remain, you feel something gross in there, some pieces. So that's why the banana helps a lot. Yeah, the banana rich in fiber helps with blending nuts and seeds without having to filter them through a nut milk bag. So that will sit for a while, and I will show you now the main part of this dish, that is my fruit. Let's begin with a peach. That was the initial idea. The peach, yeah, this is so delicious here. 3 peaches. I cut them into small pieces to have it so you have the similar texture with the other ingredients. Yeah, it mixes nicer. All the different ingredients, they combine nicer when they're smaller, of course, the pieces. So 3 peaches go in there, and I have gooseberries here. Gooseberries very special. I don't get them that often. Here I was happy to find them. I can know them from earlier times in the garden of my grandmother. She had different kinds of gooseberries, and they were on bushes, and I always couldn't wait until they were there. They were wonderful. So 3, and the third one is a strawberry here. You see, I have just 2 cups or so. I have them cut them into small pieces. Also, it's out in season. It's wonderful, very nice. So that's what I have here, and I will combine a little bit to make it even. Oh, beautiful! These colors, yeah. That is something I really enjoy so much with fruit, especially fruit. These colors are so beautiful, and we know also that the colors are have chemical parts. They are so-called phytonutrients. Phyto, that is the name is from the Greek, from Greek language that comes that means plant, and a nutrient is something that's nutritionist, yeah, the nutrient. A nutrient that is made by plants, and these have 2 functions. The first task is to nourish the plant itself, to keep it healthy, and the second function is to keep the plant safe against the environment. So, and for us humans, they are not considered necessarily essential because we don't know that much. We know more about vitamins. They are essential for our health. We need vitamins to survive. We need minerals to survive in general. So these are called essential nutrients. But the phytonutrients, that is a whole new page in the science book. Yeah, there are hundreds of thousands of different phytonutrients, and we learn more and more how important they are for our health. They can be vital, yes, but we don't know yet of many. Yeah? And each plant can have hundreds of different ones. Each plant has different ones, and the thing is, the combination, that is the story, the main story here, the combination of the phytonutrients with the other ingredients, that is the most important. If you take one phytonutrient out of a plant and try to build it into medicine, to pill or something, that doesn't work. I mean, it works a little bit, yeah, we know now, but it works a lot better, double better, or 3 times better, even or more, if you have it with a whole fruit or with other ingredients. So the combining of fruit, which to us as normal humans is so sensitive when we eat, you want to have it delicious. And the delicious flavor, the harmony in the flavor, that's what comes from the combination of these fruits and veggies and all the plants. It actually has its own nutritional value, its health benefits, how it tastes, what it tastes like, because of the phytonutrients mainly. Textures and colors and fragrances, all these are phytonutrients. So many. We don't even know that much of them. Here, I'll show you again these beautiful colors. You already see, yeah, that must be healthy, yeah, right? Yeah, it's really wonderful. And I will add now my dressing, my cream. But first I will check it again. I will blend it a second time. Yeah, one more blending because of the macadamias, especially. And then I go over the fruit. If you don't have a power blender and you don't not a high-speed blender, then you would just blend it a little bit longer. And the second blending is always a good idea for the firmer ingredients like the macadamias or so. I taste it again now. I want to know if it's really changing. The second blending, really creamy now. It's also important to have a nice smooth texture because the flavor of the single ingredients, here in this case the macadamia, the flavor comes out better if it's really fine, ground, or very creamy. Then the surface of the part of the fruit, of the ingredients, of the nut, is larger, and we can taste it better. Now the macadamia flavor is really there. It's a little bit cheesy, not like a real cheese, but you know what I mean. Macadamias have this flavor. Yeah, a little bit more rich in protein. Yeah, a little bit like more like oats, a little bit maybe. There's also high protein. A little bit more fat here in macadamias. And I will show you this beautiful creamy color over these wonderful fruits, summer fruits. See, like a wonderful cream. I love this kind of dessert or breakfast. Today it will be my breakfast, and I will break my fast with it. It's perfectly for breaking the fast after a day of fasting, juice fasting. I always do once a week. Then I always have to find something light and at the same time nutritious. And a nut, I would rather eat only small amounts of nuts, of fat and protein for the break the fast, but a little bit is okay. And it of course depends on your own how you feel and so on, how your health status and so on. So this is the salad now, the base. Yeah, I have 3 main ingredients and the dressing. That is the second part. And for the third part, I will top it with these red currants. I guess they would be a wonderful third part, additional topping. Yeah. Also, I know these from earlier times. From my grandmother, also had red currants and black currants in the garden. And here, this would be to serve, or maybe in small glasses or something like that. Would be delicious. Yeah, full of fruit, from different fruit. A lot of healthy berries in there that will keep for a while, and a little bit of fat and protein for the macadamia. I'm happy to have that soon, and I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if so, give me a thumbs up, and maybe subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.